This is JJ Solomon.
This Corey Bradshaw, Mr. IOTBA. Mr. These boys can't touch me on my worst day. And this is the Spit Bucket Podcast.
It's your boy, Mr. IOTBA, Mr. 214, Senor Dos, Uno Cuatro, Senor Dos, 14, Mr. Undeniable, Mr. D Boy can't touch me on my worst day. Right here with my dog, my partner in crime, my brother from another, Mr. JJ Solomon. What's poppin', my guy?
What's up with it, bro? Just another episode, just another week in December. How you doing, my boy?
Oh man, I'm doing wonderful. I'm doing fine. I'm doing great in my Tony the Tiger voice because JJ, we got former champion on the line. One of Philadelphia's
former champion.
Yeah, former champion, one of Philadelphia's finest, like one of the slickest boxers in the game. And I'm not gonna lie to you, JJ, against his fight versus Zepeda, we seen a different super dimension in this guy with the power shots. We never seen nobody do him like that. And also, JJ, we got one of the greatest minds in boxing. When I tell you, I've been watching this guy not only on his Instagram, but I just been watching him and paying attention to all his interviews. When I tell you, this guy right here is the truth. And JJ, I don't know if everybody around the world know how I say truth, but that's TRUF. I want everybody from the 214, wherever y'all at, across the states to across the pond, to give a big old hand clap for that, for Tevin former and Coach Mustafa Meekins. They're in the building, ladies and gentlemen.
They are. What's up, gentlemen?
Hey, I stopped cooking. I was whooping it up, but I had to, I had the podcast, so I just had to let them finish that. But hey, stop. Hey, stop. You know how I do. Stop in the kitchen. Stop.
Yeah, he did.
Oh yeah, nah, for real. Speaking of you being in the kitchen, the cooking show, bro. Like I didn't know you was that gifted like that in the kitchen, Tevin.
Hey, no, I'm nice. I'm nice.
That's what's up, man. Like, dog, I know how to cook 3 things, dog. And it's just, my family gets like tired of it because it's like, oh, special night. It's a Friday. But man, I really wish I could cook. So salute to you. Professional boxer and a master in the kitchen. That's what's up, dog.
I appreciate it.
Hey, we definitely appreciate y'all taking out y'all time to come on the Spit Bucket Podcast tonight. Big time salute to both of y'all for gracing us with y'all time. We really appreciate that.
Likewise, brother. Thank you.
Thank you.
For sure, man. And I couldn't agree more, IOTBA, with that intro. Obviously Tevin is who he is. You can just see the resume. You can see the videos. But with Coach Mustafa, man, he's kind of a rising name in the world. And when you sit down and kind of watch what he's got to say, you see that he's a lot of intelligence, a real brain in the game. So we appreciate both of y'all jumping in. We got a lot we want to talk about. But before we get into the business of things, man, look, I want to address 2 things. First thing, Tevin, I want to talk about real quick, a salute to the old lady for this. I think you might know who it's from.
He's
shout out to Post,
Wait.
Look at that. Shout out. Gentlemen, if there's youngsters watching.
Look, it's right here. Hold on,
Say
that again.
I wanted to open up the story. Look at it, man. I can't. And listen, my wife was watching. This was the Muay Thai fight, and we were watching. And dog, you don't see that every day. So I just wanted to make sure that if I ever had Tevin Farmer on the show, if we ever saw you out in a fight or something, I wanted to say,
I appreciate it. Thanks, bro.
You don't see that every day, dog. We see toxic stuff and all sorts of
I'm happy that it got the light that it deserved, because a lot of times it's crazy because it was something that just happened out of the blue. And a lot of times a lot of negativity and stuff get a lot of light. So stuff like that don't get a lot of light, and I think that's I'm happy that it got a lot of light.
No doubt. Cigar Talk, what's up? My boy Najee chiming in. He said, she changed the game. I told my girlfriend, if you don't lift my head up, we break it up. Good example, dog. I appreciate you tuning in. Z Pacino, you definitely got a real one, champ. You just hit a couple of these comments before we jump on in. What up to Boxing Ramirez Boxing? Big fan supporter of the show. Hey, how are things going, Tevin? I know you're back from Saudi. I know you. How was vacation? I know y'all were in Africa. The social media and the channel was talking a lot about going
you got
on
that up there
vacation.
too. Yeah, no, it was fun, man. I want everybody to watch it right now. To go subscribe to the channel. Life is Tevin and Polka. It was great, man. It was great. You know, we haven't really been on vacation in a long time because we just been grinding, working hard.
Yeah. You good?
Yeah, I'm going good.
Yeah, Africa. What did y'all? How long were you on Africa for? How was the vacation? Good.
We was in Africa for about that fish got my eyes burning. Yeah, 9 days.
That's what's up, man. You need to take a little time out so you can
No,
splash some water.
no. It's we frying fish in here.
Oh, okay.
That sounds
So I want to
delicious.
get
All
into
right.
it, Tevin. I
Yeah,
want to
go
get
ahead. Let's get
into it.
it.
You know what we here for, right? Is to talk about your fight on November the 16th
Mm-hmm.
with William Zepeda. You know, me as an observer, me as being non-biased. This was an extremely close fight, right? It was extremely close.
Yeah.
But the tail of the tape for me was that knockdown early in the fight, right?
Mm-hmm.
That knockdown early in the fight. And I think it was kind of disappointing, not only to me, but to a lot of boxing fans around the world, you know, to see that victory go Zepeda way, then go your way. When I seen a guy, right,
Yeah.
who I know is a slick fighter. This is why I got to give Coach Mustafa a lot of his credit, right? But I mean, you've been doing this, but this is one thing I've seen out of you, Tevin, in this fight. I seen you like really just fighting in the pocket. Not saying that you ain't done that before,
Yeah.
but you were super physical.
Yeah.
And the way you were throwing your punches, like this was a performance of the night for me after a guy being off 3-4 years, come back facing a guy who's #1 rated in the WBC and not get the decision. Talk about that.
I'm kind of like it's crazy, but I'm kind of numb to it. But I shouldn't be because I know it's been like that my whole career. I ain't had no backing like that. More tire fight happened the same way. So it's like I can't cry with spilled milk. And that's a fight that I think was very, very, very close, right? But the crazy thing about it is to the fans, it's not me. I'm not the one that's like, yo, I want, even though I know I won the fight. But the fans is going crazy. There's 2 fights in a row where the fans is going crazy. And this is a fight that I think it went his way because he got the backing behind him. You know, any other promotion, if I was signed with Golden Boy at the time, it would have went my way.
Yeah, and I feel like we could take it a step further, man. And you know, I got to be careful how I say these things because you know, I'm never going to disrespect another fighter, and I don't want to disrespect anybody who's doing their job. You know, judges are the judges and all that sort of deal.
Yeah.
But when you got money involved, and we know where this money's coming from Turkey Al Sheikh, you know, and they're pouring a ton into the sport. And all we've been hearing at 135, you know, not revolving around Tank, but it's Shakur and Zepeda.
Yeah.
Nobody's talking about Shakur and Tevin Farmer. So it almost felt, despite the knockdown that we just showed, those rounds were tight, man. Those rounds were tight. And I'm not going to get on here and say it was a robbery by any means, but those rounds were tight.
Yeah.
And me, when I'm judging a fight and I see a knockdown, I know I have to judge the rest of the fight, especially if it's close. The guy who got knocked down now has to take it from that dude. And those close rounds, a lot of them were going to Zepeda, man. And for me, Tevin, I saw something new in you. I wasn't expecting a new resurgence from you, but you showed Zepeda something that he hadn't seen, and the scorecard reflected, man. Now we just saw Amanda Serrano and Katie Taylor, the rematch. Yeah, both of them, same thing. Kind of the same story as y'all's fight, where You landed the more effective punches, probably the stronger punches.
I heard him. Yeah, I heard exactly.
Like Katie Taylor. Amanda Serrano was more busy. William Zepeda was more busy. In this case, you didn't get the W. They gave the fight to Katie Taylor. Do you have any regrets, man? Do you wish you were more active? Is there any regrets in the fight now, looking at how tight the cards were?
No, I wouldn't say. I wouldn't say regret. No regret, because I left it all on the line. I did everything I was supposed to do. Anything that I didn't do, I probably couldn't do. So I wanted to do everything I was supposed to do. I listened to my corner. I trained extremely hard. Yeah, I have no regrets, man. I have no regrets. Yeah, no. And it's crazy
Coach, and
because it's crazy because most of the rounds that they gave to him, I landed the most effective shots. Throughout the fight, I heard him so many times. I was never hurt once in that fight. Never hurt. So when you get to the professionals, yeah, people that landed the most effective shots, the people that hurt other fighters the most is what matter. We're not the amateurs. We don't care who's busy. We care about who landed the most effective shots, who landed cleaner shots, and who's being hurt. That's what matter in the pros. But like I say, I'm not here to cry and complain. Also, no, I'll touch on this later. Go ahead.
let's not forget, but I wanted to ask Coach real quick. I want to ask Coach during the fight, or since then, since you've watched it again, I'm sure. Is there anything you saw during the fight that you wanted to see more of, or since you've seen the fight?
I think in the hindsight, you always think, like say we had a rematch. I'm pretty sure. I think Tevin would do a whole lot better. A lot of things we capitalize on, and you know what I'm saying, stuff like that. But like you said, a lot of things that he didn't do, he probably couldn't do. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, he had a hell of a training camp. He trained hard. Zepeda is not, even though he's not a skilled guy, he ain't easy. You know what I'm saying? And Tevin, hats off to him. I can truly say that he completely fought a different fight, from Muay Thai fight to Zepeda fight. Not many guys can do that on that level in 3-4 months. So the first time me and Tevin worked together to get flat-footed. You know what I'm saying? That's what he probably never did before. And so to be able to do that on that level, that's a lot about him. You know what I'm saying? Not many guys can change their whole, not their whole style, but adapt a total different game plan again in 3-4 months from Muay Thai to Zepeda. So of course,
1000%.
I think the next will do even more better. He did everything he could do, and he did great. Ask me.
Now, I'm not gonna say it's distasteful yet, right? Because this is my thing right here. The reason why I like Coach Mustafa Meekins is because, you know, I heard him talk about the old school fighters and how Archie Moore, you know, was his favorite fighter of all time. And just hearing the things you say about the old school fighters and the tactics that they have to use and what they had to do, like you stated, that back then you had to fight every month. You know, it wasn't no whoop-de-whoop this and that, right? So leading into that, that's what I like about you so much, Coach Mustafa. But leading to that, Tevin, I'm not gonna say distasteful yet, right? But like Coach Mustafa, I'm from the old school, right? I'm from the old school, and I like old school boxing, right? And when there's a fight out there that is questionable, right? Right. When it's a fight out there that is questionable, and you got a guy like Tevin Farmore who been out for 3-4 years, and you come back and you fight the number one guy in William Zepeda, and it's that close, well, I feel like you won the fight because of the knockdown. That's just my personal opinion. I ain't mad at everybody else's opinion. That's just my personal opinion. But when it's a fight that's close, and you got a lot of people around the world questioning that fight, the good fighters and the ones who want to be great, they're going to come back and give a rematch, which I'm speaking on William Zepeda. And if he really feel like he won that fight without the questions, he's going to come leave no doubt in the rematch. So, do you think this rematch will happen?
You asking me?
Yeah.
You asking me? I think it's possible. I think it should happen. I think it will happen. The only way it won't happen is if Zepeda team say no. That's the only way. Cause I know Golden Boy on board. I'm on board. You know, I came back over 2.5 years, 3.5 years, and fought the number one and number two, and arguably
Back.
arguably back to back, and arguably beat both of
No,
them, and with different styles.
no, dog. It's no, it ain't, dog. What you've done recently doesn't get talked about. Still, to this day, right now, we so busy talking about Tank Davis and Devin Haney and Ryan Garcia and all this same old shit, and we got Tevin Farmer here. Like you just bought Murataya, and you just got through a great fight with somebody who's they keep calling the boogeyman in Zepeda because of his output and all that sort of deal. Back to back. Let's take it back to earlier in your career with Joseph Diaz when he would like everybody's talking about him. So Tevin, I asked this. I do want to get into the rematch, but the problem in the sport right now is nobody's fighting anybody. You
Yeah.
didn't have that problem. Now, unfortunately, you've been on the losing end on these fights, these big name fights. Do you have any regrets on that piece of it? Like, damn, I put my heart all in it. I fought anybody. I fought the big names, but now I don't get no love. What are your
The
thoughts on
only
that?
No, not really. The only piece that was missing with these big fights was the big backing behind me. That was the only thing that's missing. Because if you go back 2017, I fought Kenichi Ogawa.
Yep.
I beat him, I get robbed, but then he get popped for steroids.
Yeah.
Right?
Yep.
Fast forward to
That
and
was no contest. No contest, right?
no contest. That's when I had to go to Australia. I win the title, get robbed, he get popped for steroids. Then how the hell I gotta fly to Australia to fight for the belt?
Yeah.
That's crazy. And then after that, every 2 months I'm back. I'm fighting in the ring, making five times in 1 year. Like, come on.
No, dog. It's respect. It's nothing but respect.
But see, that's what boxing is supposed to be about. Like, but see, boxing treat the ones who wanna do it all. They push them to the side, like scoot over here. But the ones who don't want to prove that they
Yeah,
is who they say they is, they can sit front and center. Hello, world. Look at me. And they're not doing the things like Tevin. And I'm not gaslighting you, Tevin. I've been a
right.
fan a long time, right? And it is, disappointing to me that you didn't get that victory, right? And I'm not throwing no shade at Williams Zepeda, right? I'm a fan of boxing, but I'm gonna call it down the middle. If I feel you lost that fight, I'll tell you lost that
Yeah,
fight. I felt you won that fight. I felt you should have stole the show, and William Zepeda's name shouldn't even be mentioned. We're fighting Shakur Stevenson now. That fight right there, it should have been your announcement back to boxing. So I know it's easy for you to say, but me as a fan, I'm gonna speak for you.
yeah,
Right,
yeah,
me as a fan, like it's real distasteful, right? Super distasteful to see guys like you who really went in there and won the fight. Like it was close, okay, take that. But I thought you won off the knockdown punch, right? Don't get the type of opportunity, right? Who been putting in all this work, who really the nitty gritty, the root of the fruit of doing what boxing is supposed to be about. So it is distasteful. It is hurting in the sport. Why do you think Tevin Farmer, that Jake Paul, and KSI are able to do misfits and MVP promotion? Because guess what? You wasn't a part of that. You was one of them guys who was trying to fight all these guys. All these
hmm
other guys who so-called are the big names, they weren't even trying to do that. I can remember when you was on fire, right? You and Javante was the fight that was supposed to happen. But what he
hmm
do? He started running like the road runner, beat, beat, and didn't want to give you the opportunity. That's just how it been. And it's distasteful to me. That's what I don't like about the sport of
right.
boxing.
Damn.
Amen to that.
Hell yeah, amen to that. That's a fact. Now, Tev, after the fight, I saw an interview after the fight. I think it was Boxing King Media, and it was in your locker room. And I think they asked you, what's next, and you kind of hinted possibly retirement. But I just heard you say that you would want a rematch. So, like, where are you mentally? Where are you physically? Is that something where you're going to press for this rematch?
It's multiple reasons why I wanted to press a rematch, right? The main reason we just talked about it, right? Um, that's the main reason, right? But it's two main reasons. Not only because the world thought I won, I thought I won, but because of We didn't get tested for the fight. So
Oh,
I'm in the locker room. So I'm gonna give you a little rundown real quick, brief. I'm in the locker room and I had to go to the bathroom. And I'm like, this is championship level. So we get tested every time. And if you fight for the WBC, it's mandatory as well. So I'm about to go to the bathroom. So I stopped the person. I'm like, yo, I'm not. You want me to do a drug test before I go pee? I'm not gonna be. I'm not gonna be able to do it again. So I waited for like 5 minutes, and they're like after the fight. So after the fight happens, and I'm not throwing nobody under the blood. I'm not claiming that nobody was doing nothing. I'm just telling you what happened. This is another reason why, because in this sport you never know.
Mm-hmm.
So it's after the fight. So do it after the fight. I go get something to eat, and I realize that we still ain't get drug tested. So I go back in the venue, back to the locker room, and was like, "Yo," I talked to some important people. I don't really care to say their name because it is what it is. And I'm like, "What's up with this drug test? Like, don't we get drug tests?" They made excuses. So they made excuses, and I'm not saying name because I don't really care, but that's what it was. They made excuses, and that's another reason why we wasn't drug tested. And the other fights on the scar, the championship fights, was all drug tested.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
I seen
That's
that.
yeah. That.
I seen that.
Yeah,
And
Okay.
and
like
I put it on Twitter. I put it on Twitter.
Yeah, I
The
didn't
next
see
day.
that.
Yeah,
Damn,
now,
man. I
now
I
is
didn't
that
see it.
now? Listen, I ain't listen. Somebody got to take that, right? Somebody
yeah,
got to take that. They're just letting the truth come to the power when the power comes to the truth. Somebody got to take that, JJ. Somebody got to take that because it is unreasonable that everybody else got tested and they get tested. Now listen, it's a coincidence, ladies and gentlemen, that Zepeda is the number one in the WBC and his fight supposed to be against Shakur next. And it's such a coincidence, ladies and gentlemen, that Zepeda and Tevin Farmar didn't get drug tested before or after the fight. So I'm asking Golden Boy, I'm asking everybody who was involved with that fight, we need answers.
yeah,
I want to just take a second, Tevin, to let you know we rock with Golden Boy too.
yeah,
But we always want to make it known to our audience, to you, and to everybody that there's no one relationship or one person that's bigger than the sport. It's bigger than the fighter safety. It's bigger than. Look, man, it's not about just the fight. It's about
yeah,
the sacrifice you put in, the time you put in. So, again, I appreciate you not getting on here saying William Zepeda was on drugs because I'm
yeah.
not
Because
going
I
to
don't
say
know.
that.
He might have exactly. He might have not been. I don't know about that. I just know what I know. And
But why have
Okay,
the
so
shadow of the doubt? Why have
let's
the shadow of the doubt?
excuse me. Let's stop it real quick. Attention, everybody. Now, okay, yeah, we can't put nobody in that bag, right? But we need answers. Why wasn't it a
No
drug
doubt.
test before or after the fight? And we need answers. Why was Tevin Farmar so adamant about it? And we still ain't got no answers. Why was him and his side the only one so adamant about it? So I'm like this, Williams and
Listen,
Payton, right?
he
I'm
he,
like
he
this,
really was.
Golden Boy Promotions. What's popping? Right? We need to see this again. I need to see this again.
hey,
Because
stop using the locker. Stop. Sorry, bro. Using the locker. You kept seeing me ask about it.
Yes, and after the fight, Tevin went looking for them. He
Yeah,
was
I wasn't
we
looking for him.
a couple hours. So it ain't like it was like they didn't know. He was visibly like, I'm not going anywhere till we get it done. He was walking
Yeah,
down, up and
And
down,
y'all
trying to
haven't
get.
tested since then? Y'all haven't tested anything post fight?
we haven't tested not one time for this fight. And this is the thing though. I'm not trying to call for a no contest. I'm not trying to get nobody in
Sure,
trouble.
no,
I'm
yeah,
not
yeah.
trying. All I'm saying is somebody owe me one. Like let me get the rematch.
I got no issues
Yes.
with it. Shout
I
out to
don't
Boxing and Barbecue. Yeah, let's
listen.
go, fellas.
Keep
Rematch.
the
There's a lot of.
keep the L on my record. I don't care. Don't you ain't got to do none of that. He ain't got to get in trouble. Nobody got to get in trouble
Run it back.
because I don't.
I,
I already beat somebody on steroids, Kenichi Ogawa, and got robbed. So I don't
man,
care. I don't. They ain't gonna make a difference with me. You can be on 10 steroids. I'm still gonna come how I'm coming. Pause.
It ain't
You
nothing
feel
new.
me? I don't care what you on, but I still want to play fair. But if you ain't playing fair, nigga, what's up? I'm still come on. I don't care about fighting about nobody on steroids. I spar elite fighters that's way bigger than me. So that's never been. I'm always step up to the plate.
no, I will say. So with that said, or did you feel like Tevin said, like, let's say what we want about Zepeda's numbers and his output. Tevin, your numbers, if I'm not mistaken, like just based on the eyeball test, I'm not doing the research. That has to be your highest activity in a fight ever. I don't know, maybe not, but
Yeah, I'll do 800 I'll do 800 punches.
Is that the most you ever done in a night? And that's a 10 rounder too.
Yeah, because it was 12. I'd have probably did 1,000.
Dog, so let's not look over your activity. It's not like you were just sitting there pop shotting. You were just as active. Obviously, Zepeda was on another level. He's always been on another level when it comes to activity. But damn, Tevin was doing his thing. Now, my question to you is, did you feel what all the hype is about? Did you feel either the power? Did you feel the overwhelming activity? What was your thoughts from William Zepeda, your opponent?
See, I'm elite. I'm a veteran, so I can't speak. I can speak for me, so I can understand.
Tev. Man, listen. Talk that talk, man.
Hell yeah, that's what we're here for, boy. That's what they want to hear.
No, but listen, look, Joe, you gotta think about it. Listen, when I was a champion, these Jews was just coming up. They was just coming up. So it ain't nothing nobody can do to me. It ain't no amount of power, no amount of speed that nobody can do to me. And I'm still fresh. I started boxing at 19. I'm still fresh. These dudes boxing they was 6. These dudes boxing they was 6 and 7. We got the same freshness. You feel me? We got the same freshness. I ain't feel no power.
And that's true. No, we get all of that, Tevin. Like, you've been there, done that. You a former champion, and that's forever. Can't nobody question that. But we talking about the hype that was surrounding Zepeda.
So let me tell you. Let me tell you something.
Is he that what they saying he is?
So I can see why he do that to a lower level fighter that's way below me. I can see how it can be effective to them. But for a nigga like me, hell no. Hell no. Hell to the no. I ain't meet a nigga yet in sparring or fighting that stop. You see me in camp for the first time, what'd you say? Nigga, stop saying I ain't know you was like that. I said, yeah, I'm like that.
No, you showed. No,
and I ain't even show 100% yet. You ain't see 100% of me yet. I promise the guy, y'all ain't see 100% of me yet.
Listen, Tevin, I'm seeing from the outside looking in, just right now from spectating, dog. Look, we've said for a while now, 135, 140 is loaded. I know you kind of fresh to 135. You spend most of your career.
Nah. We can go to 40 tomorrow. Them dudes up there. Them too. We can go to 40 tomorrow. Them dudes, we ain't what? We go to 40 tomorrow.
Bro, that's what I'm saying. Like, listen, you've had a hell of a career thus far, right?
Yeah.
I've seen a lot of people on Twitter. All right, he's probably gonna retire or whatever. Tevin, you said you're fresh. I think just 5 minutes of you getting fired up. So I know that drive is still in there.
Yeah.
And it's a loaded division, but it's a division where nobody's really proven nothing. Even the top names. Even Tank Davis at 140 hasn't really proven, or at 135 hasn't really proven nothing. So what I'm saying to you is, why not resurrect your career? Why not chase the hell out of that rematch, obnoxiously annoying, and go in and make the second half better than the first half? Because we saw with our own eyes a few weeks ago, you giving this guy who's supposed to change the world, you gave him a run for his money and arguably beat the guy, Tevin. So why not see that resurgence second half of the career?
So for me, it's not about whether I'm fresh or not, right? So it's like I told people in the interview, it's a training for me. It's like I'm going to do all this training, go through all this every time, go away to camp, do all this stuff just to come and get short into the stick with fights like that. It's not the fighting part, it's the training part. And if I'm gonna go through that, I'm about to just venture out to the stuff I do outside of boxing. You feel me? Just be great at that instead of, because you gotta think about it. When I go to camp, my whole life get put on hold for however many weeks I was in camp. 2 months? That's a long time to put your life on hold. So if I'm gonna keep getting short into the stick, why not invest that extra 2-3 months, whatever, how many fight times I fight a year, into the stuff that I do outside and be great at that. So, far as the retirement part, The crazy thing about it is, I never thought about retiring. This is what sound. It's like, nigga, you saying the same thing, but it really is the same thing. But I never thought about retiring, but I just thought about like, do I really want to box? Like, for real. He gonna get on here. I know I'm being sarcastic, so cause I never actually used the word retire. Oh, I might retire, but I thought like, damn, do I still want to box? And it's not that I don't got it, cause I train hard. I run hard. I outperform anybody. I even had running meets with the young boys and be beating the hell out of them, boxing the young niggas, beating the hell out of them. So I know I got it. The fire is there. I can do whatever I put my mind to. I can do it. The issue
No, but
is,
me,
go
I
ahead.
get it. I
No, I want
get
to
it.
hear his issue though.
I,
No, let's hear the issue.
The issue is just keeping it short into the stick. So I
Uh,
I know I can get somebody big to back me. I get somebody big to back me is on the popping. It's on the popping.
that's why I say I get it.
Yeah,
I get it. You know, knowing that you did everything in training camp, and just thinking about all the things that happened in the boxing career, but this one is so fresh, and now the world is seeing it. When you think about that, and then you know or think that you really won this fight,
yeah,
and them emotions I feel are gonna be like that right
yeah,
after the fight because you like, damn, they did it to me again. Damn,
yeah,
they
for
did it
sure.
to me again. But
yeah,
this what I will say right here. Tevin Farmer, you from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. So y'all different
Yeah,
down there, right? Y'all
yeah,
different. I'm not gonna lie. Them fighters in Philly different down there. You
yeah.
hell
Philly
understand
yeah.
me?
different. Yeah,
Y'all mentality and the way y'all think is different to me. And I'm gonna be honest about that, right? Like I want this to pay the rematch, right? But see, the
yeah,
one thing that's going in your favor, right? The one thing that's going in your favor, a lot of people around the world thought you won that fight. So
yeah,
these big fights or these so-called big-time fighters who at 135 or 140, they can't do nothing. Like you set a precedence because look, this is unthinkable to me being off that long, right? I seen you doing this cooking show. I'm like, damn, Tevin. All you doing is eating and cooking. Like that's what I was thinking before. You know, you when you was out the ring, I'm like,
I was
damn.
training. I was training. I did like 8 to 10 camps. I did like 8 to 10 camps. And I'm gonna tell y'all something that's scary. I told my girl this. I tell everybody this. Zepeda fight was the first fight back in the 3.5 years where I semi felt a little comfortable.
You
Like
felt
when I
what?
first,
Comfortable?
where I just started to feel comfortable again in the ring. Like all the other fights that I fought coming back was like all fast motion. It was all fast to me. Like everything was fast. The lights was getting me, and it's like everything is like choo choo. So pay the fight with the first fight back to where as though everything slowed down again. That's how I know I'm getting back in my rhythm.
That's what's up, man.
Everything
That's what,
slowed back down. Everything slowed down. And these
so.
niggas
Hey,
can't. These niggas can't fuck with me. These niggas know they can't fuck with me. They know they can't.
Talk
They
to him,
can't.
Tevin.
who you
They
talking
can't.
about?
They no.
Who are they?
In general, in general, they know they
Shakur?
can't. No, none. In general, these dudes. In general, these dudes know that they can't fuck with me, bro. Like I'm a threat. But the thing is, in the new age of boxing, we can use my losses as an excuse not to fight me. But the thing is, once I get this powerhouse behind me, which is going to happen, it's up. It's
So
up.
that's what's up. Hey, let's take a quick 30-second break. I want to talk a little bit more. We don't got too much longer. I know everybody wants to get on to their night, but big fights coming up. I want to hit them up with you guys real quick and see what y'all have to say, and then we'll wrap it up. But let's just take ourselves a quick little break. Where we at here?
Step into the ring of success with Dynamite CRM, the heavyweight champion of CRM software and website development. Jab through clutter data and deliver knockout blows to your competition. With Dynamite CRM in your corner, victory is guaranteed.
And make up. Yo, yeah, y'all see me talking about cooking. What I ain't know y'all put me on talking about cooking.
Well, seriously, the hell with the commercial. Just cut over to you doing a little quick 5-minute tutorial on
Oh
how to
yeah,
make.
I just whipped up some fish and grits real quick. You know what I'm saying? But this is what I do, man. That's what I do. I love cooking. Cooking is like my passion. Um, see, the thing is this: I cook. I like cooking for me and my family. I'm not like I don't want to get paid to do it.
I see.
I don't
That
want to get paid
makes
to do
sense.
it. It's a passion that I can do for my family and everybody. But hey, open a restaurant, do this. You can just make the food or do. I'm like I'm still debating on that, but yeah, but anything I do is gonna be I'm gonna do great.
No, I feel that. Hey, and they say if you're chasing your passion, you won't work a day in your life.
I agree.
But man, if you sitting pretty with these boxing this boxing investments and stuff, just cook for your family. You ain't gotta keep on working. Let
Yeah,
me hit a couple comments, bro. We had TM saying, I remember him pressing Tank. Tank said, get a belt. Tevin got a belt. Tank never offered to fight. He said, I still want to see the Tank versus Farmer. Z Pacheco said, your performance shows that you're still in your prime.
thank you,
Boxing and
y'all.
barbecue already in the Twitter comments saying for the rematch. Yeah, so they're asking Peter Puritan. That's why we respect you, champ. He's willing to travel and fight the fights. So yeah, man. Obviously, we see the same thing. People yearn. We crave. Boxing fans crave what you put out.
Yeah,
And we respect you for that, dog. And we
I
we just
appreciate
saw.
it.
Hey, do you have any? We saw Boots, and we've seen a lot of fighters say, I wasn't fighting tough competition, so it didn't bring it out in me. Do you see any truth to that? Obviously, we just saw you look phenomenal with Zepeda, and then you're saying you're finally feeling comfortable. Do you think it has anything to do with your competition?
So from a boxing point of view, this is what I'm gonna tell you the truth, and then I'm gonna tell you my mindset now. The truth is yes. That's the truth. The truth is, cause I don't spar regular people. I kick their ass, but I'm not as sharp as when I fight somebody sharp.
Yeah.
But as I got older and I matured more into boxing, and because I'm getting my years in there. I ain't had that image of background. I'm just starting to get my years in. My mindset now is nigga, you gotta perform the same way with everybody. That's my mindset now. I don't care if he elite. I don't care if he's not elite. Go do the same thing. And that's been my mindset. And that's why all my sparring that I've been getting for the past two camps, I spar. Listen, I spar. I'm not gonna say who I spar, but I spar niggas. And it's elite. I spar regular niggas, I spar under, and I spar the elite of the elite, and I do the same thing every time. So that's my mindset. But the answer to your question, yes, it's 100% true. You can fight to your competition, but the greats, and that's when I knew I gotta get better. I gotta get much better to become a really a great, because if you fight to your competition, you can't be a great. To be a great, you gotta fight like that no matter who's in front of you. And that's where I didn't think like that back in the day. But as I get older, I'm 34 now, so that's my mindset. When you get in there with this nigga, do the same thing, whether he's A plus or a C minus. Fight the same way. So yeah, but yeah, that's definitely true.
I just want to know this real quick before JJ get to asking you about the fights. Tevin, I ain't gonna lie to you. Like, I know you have been champion before, and I done seen you do great things. But in this fight, I seen another Tevin Farmer. Like,
Yeah,
bro, you was hitting harder. You were more aggressive. Even you was slick boxing, but you was like you was physical
yeah.
in this
I
fight.
get
Like
physical.
super physical in this fight. Like to where I'm like, damn, Tevin look like, cause when I look at you, Tevin, no disrespect, I look at you as a slick boxer counterpuncher, right? That's what
Yeah,
I looked at you, and I ain't saying that you can't punch, but like in this fight, Tevin, you looked different, bro.
I'm gonna
Like,
I'm gonna
where
tell you
did that
something.
come from?
This might say it been there. I'm gonna tell you something. This might sound crazy to a lot of fans watching this, but the people that know me, the people that spar me, they know. I'm probably stronger than the whole division, physically stronger than all them niggas. 100% I'm physically strong nigga. But my style wasn't that. My style I always had the box and move. So I never had a chance to show. But when Mustafa and Chino got together and they put their brand together, and my other coaches put their brand together, and they like, yo, this is how we gonna fight this nigga. Like, ain't none of this, because Staff came to the camp and Staff like, nigga, you stronger than a motherfucker. He said, nigga. I said, I know. So he said, you know what? And Staff already know I gonna fight on the inside. He know I gonna fight on the inside. He said, you know what, nigga? Get flat footed. Let's go. And that's how we did it. That's how we did it. I'm already a hell of a fighter on the inside. If you know me, you know I can fight on the inside probably better than anybody. But I
Yeah.
never had
So
it, huh?
no. So my question, I was gonna ask Mustafa. Mustafa said this. I seen you say this before that there's people who get into the business of boxing, and then there's people who get into the business of developing great boxers. When you met up with Tevin, he already had a great career. Did you still see him open to coaching and to still let you develop him even more at
Yeah.
that point in his career? Talk about
And
that.
that's a testament to him, is that he want to be great. Not record like a lot of people undefeated, but they're not trying to be great. We
Fact.
ain't calling no name, but we know what we're talking about. 90%
Say
of
it
the
again.
guys, they ain't trying to be great. They want to run the bag up. That's it. Now, Tevin really want to be great. We'll watch film and we'll be DMing each other all night, all morning about different things. And again, already a world champion, already well situated in life, already doing good, already up in age, can easily retire, but he want to be great. And and that make his mind to where he's still willing to learn, work on new things. That's what all the great fighters are. All great fighters, they want to be great. So they want to challenge themselves. They want to see what what can they
No,
get
you're
better at.
right.
But you know, um, that was my first world champion. I worked with him. The cat was 7. And
Hey,
and,
Tyler,
and
tell him my bad, my bad. I think every morning, I'm texting like, yo, what's up? We out? Let's go get it.
we going
That's
over
And
different.
banana,
and
dog.
the one thing when I was, oh, I'm sorry, coach.
Yeah, a lot of guys they think they already made it, or they got to get beat up bad, then they get humbled. He wasn't
Yeah.
like that. He ain't like that at all. You know what I'm saying?
That's what's up.
He a real student. He's a real thinker. He's about 19 years old. It's like, damn. Like, you know what I'm saying? You can see how he got that because he's smart.
No,
You know what I'm
no
saying?
doubt.
He's man. He always trying to um learn more, and it was good for me because I wanted to come in. I ain't a mint man. I ain't trying to come give no water bottles and hold no towels. I want to come and help. If I can't help,
Hmm.
I don't want to be around. Like, I ain't come for no check. You know what I'm saying?
That's
I
what's
want
up, man.
No, Styles came in stepping. He came in stepping. Him and like I said, him and Chino got together,
to
and
work good.
they both put that they both put that shit together.
Yeah.
And that's and I could see that. I'm not gonna lie to you, Coach Mustafa, because I've been studying you and I've been listening to the way you talk about stuff. And the one thing that really caught my ear about you, you say, if you a coach, right, and you say that you could teach people every style and you don't got your base, then you ain't really a coach because uh like coaches who say they could teach every style, they're lying to themselves, and that's what I like about you because you're so honest and genuine with that. And another thing, the reason why I could tell that you working with Tevin too, and I'm not disregarding these other coaches. It's just I've been studying you. You working with Tevin, I listen to you and you talk about how you study the guys from the past, like Archie Moore and Sugar Ray Robinson and all them guys, right? Because and then you say the reason why I do that is because these guys really had to fight for a living. It ain't
And
like these
listen,
guys had.
soon as Tevin lost that fight, right? His girl was a little emotional. She was a little upset, and I said, don't worry, this ain't nothing new. They did Archie the same way.
Yeah.
Archie got first title fight. He was 38, 39 years old, and held him up for 11 years after that. 11 years straight.
See, that's the
He,
motivation. That's the motivation right there for me. That's what I believe in. Like I don't believe there's no age limit or nothing. I don't believe none of that. All that shit is a gimmick.
yes,
Everything in the world, can be broke. Everything can be broke. All that shit is a gimmick. It all depends on what you believe in. If you believe in you get old at 34, or you can believe you get older at 40, nigga, you gonna be old at 40. I don't care what you say. Everything is made to be broken, and people don't understand that shit. My girl told me all the time. She said, "Tevin, you probably the only person I know in the world that can do anything you put your mind to. Like literally anything, anything." And it's the truth. And it just inspired me and motivated me just to like be great. Like I know I could do whatever the fuck I want when I want.
So with that said, Tevin, let's hear what you want these next 18 months in your boxing career to look like, and I'm sure we're gonna hear world title in there.
So the first thing I want to do is get William Zepeda, number one, and then whoever wants to get fighting for a title next at 35 or 40, we can get it there.
I don't think
Anyway,
Williams like the performance you put on, like, and how you was hurting him. Because I'm telling you, I watched that fight. I seen you hurt him several times. Nobody made this is the truth. I don't want nobody on here to think this. I'm not gaslighting Tevin. Y'all go watch the fight. Nobody's ever made Zepeda just really step back like that, and Tevin did it numerous times, right? So
He hurt him.
I'm gonna be honest. Like, I hope you get
You
that
see the
title.
uppercuts? Yeah.
We gonna scream for it. But I think Zepeda gonna run Forrest, run Forrest,
It's
run.
cool because I'm working on something behind the scenes, man. That I don't want to keep saying the N word because a lot of people ain't gonna be able to hide too long. I'm working on something behind the scenes, man. So
you're
I
gonna
can't
have to give
say
it
it,
more than that, dog. Come on.
huh?
Now
You
you announced
is it a
yourself to the
promotional
world.
deal? Is it a
I can't really say because it ain't nothing concrete, but a lot of stuff being worked on. So y'all gonna see me around, man, for a
No,
that's
what
long
good,
what you
dog.
time.
did was
The
announce
sport
your
needs
name
the sport
to the world.
needs the sport needs more Tevin Farmer. The
I'm,
sport needs
I'm,
more
I'm,
Tevin
I'm
Farmer.
I
So
appreciate
yeah,
it, man. I'm proud. I'm proud. I'm gonna be honest. I'm proud of the fans right now, to be honest, because after that fight, I haven't seen out. I probably seen out of a million comments. I probably seen one negative comment. People
that sucks.
get it. I'm making the fans get it now. I'm making them
Yeah.
understand. Like, damn, fuck the record. This nigga still got it.
Damn right.
Yep.
I read numerous comments, and I'm not a comment reader, but I read numerous comments. Um, Podcasts is niggas like, damn. I think I'm bringing the real boxing back. That's what I think. I'm bringing real boxing back. And the crazy
Yeah.
thing about it is because I'm not the one that's gonna be anybody's step out fight because niggas know no, we ain't gonna go through him because we can't beat that nigga. We don't care how old he is. I mean, we can't beat him.
Hey, I said before the fight that Zepeda wasn't avoided. Tevin took the fight off the rip. Tevin,
Yeah.
I said, great fight. Ain't nobody worried about him. Ain't nobody scared of him. They afraid of Tevin. That boy ain't no monster. He ain't no
See,
boogie man.
in fact, you want to know the reason why? You want to know the reason why a lot of fighters they talk a lot of fighters, but they really ain't fighting because they not really that. Like I'm really him. Like anybody that know me from Philly or anybody that know they my whole demeanor, personality, everything about me
You
is
know?
really real. Like I'm really real. Like when I see, it's been times where I do interviews with interviewers on YouTube, and I'm like, all right, after the interview, I need you to post my YouTube link to my travel page and all that. And they don't do it. I see him, I run down on him like, Nick, I did not tell you. Like I'm really that. Like so. I carry the same shit over to the boxing ring, and it's
Hey, we
only
don't
gonna
want no smoke. We don't want no
no no no
smoke.
no
We
no
trying to
no
get the
not that.
Whatever
So I
you
carry the
want me to
same.
do, dog.
So it's these dudes ain't really that though. They ain't really got it here for real. For real, they ain't got it there. They think it's gonna be a good fight, or they think somebody got a chance to beat, and they ain't gonna fight. So it's only gonna get worse from here. Cause like a lot of times, even though I'm like that, I don't think I ever carried that side of me fully over to boxing. I never carried it fully over to boxing. Stop always tell me all the time. Me and Styles been together. Me and Styles been together for like 2 months, that like or whatever, something like that.
Yeah, yeah.
And he said he want to tell you a big dog. Like, come on, man, talk that shit. Be humble. But that's who I am, though. Like Styles will tell you, I don't. I'm just cool. I'm just a cool nigga. I play a lot. I just be chilling. I
Nah,
don't
but I
really.
want to hear it though.
Yeah, a lot of people want to hear.
Feel
I
me?
want you from
So,
Philadelphia, and let's not get it twisted, cause like I think you being nice, cause Tevin, you act like we ain't never we done heard you on multiple thousands of videos talking shit, so we know you like that.
Yeah,
I just think
yeah, yeah.
it's this new, um, different demeanor, and I'm glad that the fans and all the people around the world who cover boxing, they were able to get to you to re-energize you, even though you know the judges gave you that loss, and you going back looking at the tape, you looking at the feedback you getting that keep you continuing to go in the sport, and I
Yeah.
really appreciate everybody for doing that. But I know you want to get to something,
I
JJ,
got
before we let them go.
yeah, hold on. I
Oh
got
yeah.
also I got a lot of great people around me though that's pushing me. Like I'm not a person that hang out with everybody. That's why you never see me with rappers, never see me with other boxers. Like I don't really like I'm cool. I'm probably I'm probably cool with every boxer though. I'm probably cool with every I'm cool with everybody, but I don't hang with niggas. Like you won't see me just hanging out. Like you, I mean, one day you probably see me for publicity or some fun shit. Like oh, we together and all that. But you won't see me hanging out with people. You won't see me. Nah, it's either with my family or my close friends. That's it. And I got a lot
Oh,
of good
you
people
went
around
po-
me. Oh, I'm with Poke all day, every day. But
yeah,
I'm with I got a lot of good people around me. So they be pushing the shit out of me, man. Especially my boy,
Oh, that.
my boy Los, man,
oh,
that nigga be on
boy.
my ass, bro. Look, that nigga be on my ass so much. That nigga be on my ass so much, bro. I used to be. It's to the point where he talks to me now. I just shut up and just listen. Like fuck it. All right, let's get it.
Yeah. Shout out to
So
Carlos, man.
it's just getting to the point where now I think the boxing world gonna feel a different energy from me. Not the fans. The fans gonna still get the love inside of me, but any nigga outside of the fans, when it comes to this boxing shit, I feel like I was nice for I've been nice for a long time, and it's not because I was trying to. It's just who the fuck I am. I'm just a cool fucking guy. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like that subconsciously take a spark from me. Probably I don't know. I think that's probably what it is. It takes a spark. Like we see, look at man John Carroll. Look at that fight. We was
Mhm.
going at it, but the whole press conference we was going at it. But then when the fight came, you seen it. It showed.
Yep.
I was trying to take that nigga
Um,
head off, but we friends now.
I think we friends now.
Yeah, we
Damn,
friends.
Tevin.
Yeah,
Oh, friendly Tevin. That's what's up, dog. And no, like maybe that a little bit more meanness is going to take it to that like I said, that resurgence, man. But before we let you go, there's two specific fights and one topic I wanted to ask about.
okay.
And I'm just gonna throw them out there and I'll let you run with it. First one, Tank Davis, Lamont Roach, thoughts and winner. Second one, Shakur Stevenson. And then we got our boy Kid Austin, Floyd Schofield. I want to hear your thoughts on it. It's interesting if you really dive into it. And then did Boots duck Virgil? And then we'll go from there. I want to hear what you had to say about your Philly boy.
Let's start with Boots. No,
All right.
Hell no, Boots ain't ducking the Virgil. Um, see, everything got to make sense in boxing nowadays. So it's like, this is the thing. You see me, I'm willing to do anything to fight people and all that. Don't give a fuck if it makes sense, but kind of do care if it makes sense at the same time. But like, it's like I don't want to keep being the one that's everybody's not playing fair, and I'm the only one that's playing fair. It's like this shit don't even matter. Like I gotta fight the whole division, all the good people, but the other good people gotta fight somebody else. They don't fight each other. So it gets to a point like, why the fuck I gotta keep playing fair? So now we're playing like these niggas. So with the Bush situation, I know it's some stuff behind the scenes, behind closed doors, because I've been champion for a long time. Like I know it's stuff behind closed door to why the fight don't get done. But the fans don't care. They don't give a fuck about that. And they don't understand about that. That's why you really can't really, to a certain extent, you gotta like really don't really care and let the fans feed into your head. You feel me? Because they can come at your neck because they don't know what's going on. They don't care. They just want to see a fight. That's it. So at the end of
Yeah.
the day, no Boots didn't duck Virgil.
Nope.
I'm pretty sure it's just some businesses that didn't happen because that's just how boxing go.
Before you answer the fight, let me just speak on that real quick, right? I'm with you 100%. I'm not gonna lie. When I first seen the news, I was like, damn, Boots, I was a little harsh to him. But see, I'm a real man, right? I
Yeah,
came back when I had to think about the situation. I
yeah,
came back as a man, and I apologize. I said Bozy in this and Boots in this, all the media, everybody in Philadelphia who ride with him. I was wrong, right? This is the thing right here. Boots had a tough fight with Karen. He won that fight though. Right? He really won that fight.
yeah,
I'm from Texas, like I tell you, I'm not biased. Virgil Ortiz fought Bobatech, and in my opinion, Bobatech beat Virgil Ortiz, right? Now, this is my thing right here. Virgil Ortiz, you at 154, and you arguably lost your last fight, right? In my opinion. I don't speak for JJU or nobody else. This is my opinion. I thought he lost that fight. So why are you trying to get Boots Ennis to move up instead of trying to move on? So they talking about Boots Ennis being rockabye, baby. Well, what about Virgil Ortiz? It's like, when is Virgil Ortiz going to step up and fight somebody? He want to go fight a 147 who got to get acclimated to 154. And Virgil Ortiz, you've been there, right? Like, look, coach, y'all know boxing is different. Like, you have special fighters who can do it, but it's different. You have to go up there and get yourself acclimated in a brand new division. But they want Boots to run 1,000 miles. But when it come to Virgil Ortiz, everybody want to throw their pom-poms and say Virgil. Well, Virgil, who are you going to fight? When are you going to fight?
Madrimov, who just win an award with Terrence
yeah. Now he got. Thank you. And it's my thing right here. Now he got to fight Madrimov. Let me tell you about another unfair advantage that they was trying to give Madrimov in this fight, because Madrimov was set up to fight Bobatech 2 weeks from now, but luckily it got canceled. Then Madrimov was going to turn back around 2 months and fight Virgil Ortiz. Now Virgil Ortiz finna show us who he is. Because I'm not going to lie, I know boxing is the theater of the unexpected. Salute to Jim Lampley for making that quote famous. I get it. But I don't believe Virgil Ortiz going to beat Madrimov in this fight.
Oh, I never even seen him fight.
Madrimov,
you see that fight?
That was Bud's last fight. And a lot of people,
I heard it was good.
It was good, man. He's a technician. It's going to be a good fight. I don't agree with everything Corey's saying, but I will say this about Boots. And like I said, I don't want to get into a whole ass debate tonight, but what I see from my eyes, again, my opinion, I see something in Boots. It's complete opposite of you, Tev. I think Boots kind of losing a little bit of that drive to get to the gym and that. Like, I feel like he needs a break from boxing right now. He might be a little checked out, and he knows he's going to have to come up and really give it all for a fight like Virgil. And obviously, I don't know the business behind the scenes. I just don't think Boots is there. He just came off a fight. I don't think he's there, ready, in love with the sport right now.
What make you think that?
Huh?
What make you think that?
Just kind of seeing some of the interviews, dog. And he's not a high energy dude. But
he real chill.
Yeah, super chill. So it's not like I'm saying he's low energy, but it almost just seems like he's deflated a little bit with the sport right now. I don't have a reason why. I don't have a sentence he said. It's just a vibe I'm getting from media.
I know why you got that vibe, JJ. Right? I know why you got that vibe, because this is why I was pissed at Boots Ennis for, even though I don't blame him for the Virgil fight. You got a hometown fight, Boots. You're like, okay, Boots, you didn't put on your best performance.
Yeah,
everybody's not going to put on their best performance every fight. But don't get up here in front of the thousands of people in Philadelphia who came out to support you and tell you, oh, I couldn't get up for my opponent. We don't want to hear that, Boots. We don't want to hear that. So that's why a lot of people have disdain for Boots. But I get Boots, right? Because these rumors coming out with them saying, oh, he finna fight Virgil Ortiz. And like Boots said on that interview, I was angry. I'd be angry at the goddamn fans too. If they put these falsified ass rumors out about me, that's not true. That's just my opinion. I'm sorry.
Yeah, but for
Tank Davis and
real quick, you about to follow up on the Boots thing though?
Yeah.
Boots.
No, Tevin was about to follow up. We could go straight to. So it means nothing. It ain't even gonna happen no more. So
no, it's gonna happen. I think it happened March 1st. I think.
No, I'm saying Virgil versus Boots.
Oh, I don't know, man. Let the best man win for that fight. Cause you gotta understand, when you get to a certain level, you can't doubt nobody, man. It's boxing.
Yeah.
It's boxing. Like you can't really doubt nobody. Lamont at this level for a reason. No matter what nobody say, nobody know him. And he familiar with Tank. They fought in the amateurs, so he ain't scared. He feel like he already been in the ring with him. Davis obviously beat him, so Davis feel like this nigga ain't nothing. I beat him before, so I just think the fight can go either way, depending on who training hardest, who more focused that day. I don't put everything on power. That's not what I do. And you see Davis loses early rounds anyway, right? So what happens if you lose early rounds and you can't stop somebody? Then what? But then
that's what I That's
And
why I've
then
been asking everybody.
and then Lamont gotta be careful too, because Davis still he carried that power over in the later round. So that's why fights like this is always tough to
How you
call.
see it playing? How you see it playing out? And then do you feel any type of way about the fight being made instead of one of the big fights that the fans have been asking for a long time from Tank?
I think Tank well overdue to fight a big name, but just being speaking from a fan perspective, yeah, hell yeah. But speaking from an actual fighter that understands the business, nah.
Yeah,
So
Lamar
No.
Roach mad at us. Like Lamar Roach, now we sorry. Like, look, bro, congratulations. You got the fight, and it ain't nothing none of us could do about it. But Lamar Roach, like you coming up from 130, fam. Like, we
I
wasn't
boxed.
asking for that fight.
I
And
sorry to cut you off. I boxed Lamar Roach a few times. We boxed a few times, like
yeah,
last
but
year.
it ain't no disrespect to him. We just wasn't asking for that fight. Look, this is the same thing. Tank ain't never gave us the fight we wanted. We wanted you and Tank back then. Remember when y'all was in each other's face like that
Yeah,
in the middle or wherever y'all were? He
yeah,
didn't
yeah.
give us that fight when it was at its highest. Like, this is no disrespect to Lamar Rose. I love everybody in the DC area. Salute. I'm happy Lamar Rose getting his opportunity, but Lamar Rose can't be mad at the fans and the media because we're not asking for that fight. And that's what the problem with boxing is. And what was the next fight you asked him about, Jay?
Hey, I know about 6 months ago, there was some buzz with you and Schofield, and I know Ness on the Boxing Boys had brought it up a little bit.
That was never gonna happen. They, I actually built a little relationship with his dad now, but
Yeah,
that fight was never happen. I'm
what do you think about the
way.
Shakur fight?
And Schofield is he's an animal. He's young. He's an animal, and I got a lot of respect for Schofield because he's only 22, bro, and he dared to be great. Bro, you know how much, bro? He's dared to be great at 22. You can never, no matter what the outcome is of the fight, because you got to everybody got a chance to win. It's boxing, but like he's dared to be great at 22. He's doing something that a lot of other people didn't do at 22. So you gotta
100%.
you gotta respect him and his pops for that, man. And no matter the outcome, he's gonna have a great career because he's getting all his experience early and he's still young.
So from the sounds of it, I agree with everything you said with Kid, man. Again, the sport needs more of that. We need to stop playing games and dropping names on Twitter and going years and years and years. Let's just fight. And if you lose, you lose. And you go on to the next one. And that's what we need more of. So salute to Kid Austin. And shit, Shakur's getting a lot of heat for it. Salute to Shakur, because Shakur got everything to lose in this fight.
Yeah,
If he gets
Absolutely,
beat,
bro. Yeah.
so salute to
Yeah,
Shakur.
I agree with you. He got everything to lose. Because if we see Shakur come in this fight and do what he been doing his last two fights, then he ain't going to have no fans want to watch him no more.
but
I respect Shakur. I
yeah, the
respect
thing,
him. I don't want y'all to get it twisted, Coach Mustafa. I respect the sports science of boxing. But us as fans and part of the media, we want to see entertainment. We ain't coming in there to hear a violin play, coach. We want to see some action. And if Shakur, who he say he is, right, he's gonna have to come out there and show that to us. Don't say F the fans, Shakur. You could be pissed off at us. Yeah, I get it. But you talk like this is my problem. Like Shakur. But he talk like he's Mike Tyson on the outside of the ring, but then get in the ring and start fighting like Paulie Malignaggi. And there's no disrespect to Paulie Malignaggi because he's a former champion. But I'm saying the talk is different from his action than when he get in the ring, then he's always telling us it's going to be the best performance. So you're right, Mr. J.J. Solomon. He do got a lot to lose. Because if Shakur don't come in here and show the fans, the real bosses of boxing, who going to show up, and want to come see the fight, that he ain't coming in here to really fight and be smart, then he's going to lose us in this fight.
yeah, I don't. That's a. Hopefully it'll be a good fight. Big ups to Schofield for taking the fight, and Shakur is a hell of a fighter, man. Good boxer. No, it's crazy that I just said that. I just thought about something. I don't know how true it is, but I heard Shakur say that I was gonna get stopped by Zepeda. I heard that. I don't. That's
Oh,
what
he
I
said
heard.
that?
I don't know how true it is though, but that's what I heard. But
Shakir be saying a
I'll go,
lot
I'll
though.
go.
Like he be always talking. Look, I
yeah,
like Shakir, but
I
I'm
don't
tired
know
of the
how
talking.
I don't know how true it is though. But that's what I heard by somebody that's
But he probably said it. We know
But
that's the reason. Like we know Shakur got an opinion about every other fighter after they fight, right? But he don't like when other people have opinions after his fight. So I'm pretty sure I can't just put a crown on it and say he said that, but that sounds like something that Shakur would
But
say.
the crazy, I used to always use this quote. Like the crazy thing about me is I don't really like. I feel like everybody got a right to have to feel how they feel. Like even if I knew, like me and Score play Call of Duty before, we cool.
That's
But it's
right.
like even if he did say that, like I still be like, what's up, bro? Like, cause it's not your job to believe in me, bro. Like, it's nobody's
Yeah.
job to believe in me. That's why, like, I don't operate in my feelings, cause it's nobody's job to fucking believe in me. You ain't gotta believe in me. It's my job to make you a believer.
Yeah,
Hey,
so
and you've
when
been doing a
nobody
hell
else
of
don't want to fight him because
a
he can't get nobody to come in the ring because everybody's saying the same thing. Look, I'm not lying. This ain't me. Everybody's saying it. All the fighters and everything. They all saying it. So when he can't get if he win this fight, because like I say, I think Shakur gonna be tested in this fight. I get it. Shakur is the favorite. I'm not gonna play a fool to this. Kid Austin is my guy, but he got to come in here and show us he is who he say he is. Him and his daddy love him to death, but they've been doing a lot of talking of saying that he ready for this moment. He got to come in there and show us this, right? But I think
Yeah,
Shakur got a lot to look out for. I think he is the favorite, but Kid Austin is going to come in there and put the pressure on Shakur, and just want to see how Shakur going to react to that and fight to that. And I just hope Kid Austin able to get it together and don't smother his punches as much and go to the body more, right? Like just
yo, yo.
well,
I'm just thinking about something.
well, I was
what?
going to Shakur
Look,
to see
tell
what
me,
he said.
like,
Yo,
What
that's
do you
what I'm saying.
think
Like,
about
yo,
look, I want to see the
yo.
winner out of that fight because I promise you, ain't nobody gonna want to fight Shakur if he come around here and play peekaboo, peekaboo. Like, it ain't gonna be nobody out there calling him one step up. I know you will take that fight if he win
Hey,
this fight.
Stav. Know why I'm laughing, Stav? Because
Yeah.
I know you about to hang up, but I'm just thinking about, like, I learn something new every fight. I don't give a damn win, lose, or draw. I learn something. That's just who I am. And I was just thinking, like, what these niggas gonna do when we get back in camp and we put together the slick Tevin with the push forward Tevin with the Zepeda output.
Be in trouble.
There you go, man. That's the answer right there.
I'm ready.
You you niggas in trouble. I just told y'all too much, but they ain't gonna be able to stop it, so it don't even matter.
Man, well, dog. Hey, well, hold on. Let's hear coach's picks. Coach Mustafa, Tank, and Roach, Schofield, and Shakur. Thoughts and picks.
Tank should be the clear favorite. You know what I'm saying? Um, Tank can box, not just a power puncher. Tank can box, man. Tank got a lot
I
of
agree
skill.
with that.
He
I agree.
just
We haven't seen.
I
I agree. We haven't seen the best of him.
no, not. I've seen Tank in the gym going crazy. For real. Tank and box. Roach. I like Roach. Roach knows his family real well. They've been amateurs for years. Quality. But at this levels, I think Tank should be the clear favorite. Deservedly so. Bigger guy. Um,
Sure.
level. A lot longer than Roach. You know what I'm saying? So Tank should be the clear favorite. And I think Shakur. Go sit down. Shakur should also be um, the clear favorite. But it's going not saying Schofield can win. He can win. And like y'all say, double salute to him. Daring to be great. At 22 years old. A lot of guys talk it, but little bro trying to walk it.
Yeah, I
Facts.
agree.
And
Who would
again,
y'all give a better chance at an upset? Shakur or Kid Austin or Roach?
I don't know.
Yeah, it's hard to say.
I'm
It's
giving
hard to
y'all.
say.
Hey, I gave y'all an easy question. The bird that was a tricky one.
That's hard to say. That's hard to say.
They good at
But
what he does. Shakur is good at hell at what he does.
yeah, Shakur's good at what he do for sure.
Shakur is like he a neutralizer. Like he know how to shut down. I know from a fan, it's boring and it's horrible to watch. But from a intelligence aspect and being smart, uh, he gonna be beat.
Huh?
Agreed with
And
that. He
Wood,
gonna be who he is.
the coach, uh, some real crafty defensive southpaws. Goddamn nightmares, man. You know what I'm saying? And it is
Oh,
what it is. It's been a year. Ain't never gonna change. Luis Ortiz a couple years ago. Rigo Lara. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Guys, you ain't never gonna see them get beat up like that. Nobody.
No doubt.
Canelo, Lara, he could not beat up on Lara. That
No.
wasn't because, you know what I'm saying, those guys defensively sound. Shakur is
How old is Laura? Like 40 something.
40 years old.
They
And look at him.
41.
And look at him. That's
Still
what
a
I,
champ. Still a champ.
but that's
All
what I tell you.
lost by-
Huh?
He got 3 losses, all by split decision.
But that's the thing I'm telling y'all. It's all mindset, man. It's all mindset. But
Yeah.
before we get out of here, I just want to thank y'all for having me on the podcast, man. I appreciate it. It means a lot. It wasn't boring. It was actually great. I want to thank Zepeda, his team. I want to thank Golden Boy for giving me the opportunity, and I want to also thank the Turkey Island Sheik and for giving me the opportunity as well. You know, I'm grateful for the fans, and that's it. That's all I gotta say.
Man, we appreciate you. We appreciate both of y'all. Tevin, thanks again for a hell of a fight, and thanks for what you bring to the sport, dog. And we can't wait to see what the future holds for you still, dog. So appreciate both of you guys and much happy holidays, happy New Year, all that good stuff.
Peace.
Y'all
Take it easy, man. Yep. Mr. IOTBA, what a great show.
For JJ Solomon.
Yeah, there was some that was a good time, dog. There was good times. I'm glad we got Tevin on. I've always wanted to have Tevin Farmer. You know, Tevin, I know NFTs are kind of on the down mode right now, but Tevin Farmer was also big in the NFTs. And we were talking back and forth, kind of like bouncing some ideas back in the day. Yeah, so it's tight. But I'm glad we had him on the show, man. I love what he brings to sport. Like I said, if you're a true fan and you're not just sitting here looking at wins and losses and you dismiss somebody if they're not undefeated, man, Tevin Farmer, the dude brings it. And I hope there's still some in the tank so we can see some more of what he's got in the future. How you feeling, Corey? Ready to call it a night? Great show. You good, my boy? You're at a loss for words. Say something.
No, I agree with everything you said, Jay. No, I couldn't have said it no better. And I think the performance that Tevin put on, right, it was a great performance, right? And I think with him putting on that type of performance, bro, he got a lot of opportunities out here now, JJ. It's a lot of opportunities for him now because a lot of the public seeing that, a lot of executives seeing that, a lot of people seeing that. So I'm telling you, and the one thing that's missing from boxing, why a lot of these guys losing, is they don't got that mentality that he got, JJ. They don't got that mentality to where this is what they do, JJ. This is what they do, and they're gonna do it, right? So I'm excited for his future. I hope Williams Zepeda give him that rematch. I really do. I don't think it's gonna happen though, but I hope the fans around the world could put pressure on Williams Zepeda to take that rematch. I think it's well deserved. And just if you think you beat him, Williams Zepeda, clear cut, come in there and lead, no doubt, because it is a lot of people saying.
It was a good fight. I wouldn't mind seeing the rematch just because it was a good ass fight. I want to see 10 more rounds of that. I wouldn't mind seeing 12 rounds of that. So, and then I want to just touch on a real quick thing you said about a lot of kids these days don't have that mindset. A lot of youngsters, a lot of the younger generation are in boxing so they can become famous. And then once they become famous, they don't need boxing anymore. And Tevin took a completely different approach. Tevin told us he doesn't go to the parties, he doesn't hang out with people, he doesn't re-kick it. He's in boxing because he's a boxer. That's his profession. And, if it comes with glitz and glamour and glory and photos and all that, so be it. But it's not what he's looking for. So salute to that, dog. Guys, don't forget, please subscribe. Please like this. Please, all that good stuff. Also, we got our third annual Spit Bucket Golden Buckets. It's our annual award show coming up in a couple of weeks. So y'all be sure y'all tune in as we distribute the coveted, much wanted, much craved and yearned Golden Bucket.
The best award in the world, Craig.
It's the Academy Awards of boxing, man. But we appreciate everybody tuning in, man. It was a fun show, Craig. I appreciate you, dog. And we will see y'all soon.
This is JJ Solomon.
This is Ray Bradshaw, Mr. IOTBA. Mr. These boys can't touch me on my worst day. this is the Spit Bucket Podcast.